human.
Hey, thanks for giving us a hand there. The ships are still okay, thank Fortuna. Just down the road. The ships are still okay, thank Fortuna. Just down the road.
By Apollo's grace, I sing today of the great hunt for the Adelian boar. 'Twas in the city of Caledon, where the foolish King Aeneas once forgot to honor Artemis in the harvest sacrifices. Insulted, the goddess of the hunt sent the largest and most ferocious boar the world had ever seen to devastate the land. It destroyed crops and slew cattle, and the terrified farmers had to seek refuge inside the city walls. Tales of the notorious monster attracted many famous hunters and heroes from all over Greece who were seeking to win its hide and the glory of the kill. One of them was Atalanta, a fierce huntress who some said had been trained by Artemis herself. Though some objected to the presence of a woman, they all banded together for the hunt. And while it was Aeneas' son Meleager who struck the killing blow, she had been the first to wound it, where many others had failed. It was then, after the actual threat had been vanquished, that their worst trouble started, with smitten Meleager offering the prized hide to Atalanta instead of keeping it for Calydon. His proud relatives took offense and stole it, which infuriated him. And so Artemis' vengeance went on as Aeneas' family proceeded to destroy itself in a tragic spiral of killing and revenge. What became of Atalanta, you ask? She lived on and devoted herself to Artemis. Later, it is said, she joined the search for the Golden Fleece. But that's another story. It's curious, don't you think? How we humans often tend to unite only in the face of a common threat? And it doesn't always take a vengeful goddess to undo this. It certainly didn't in the case of those bandits. Man can be his own monster. Are boars evil by nature? We see them as bad omens. And if they are a threat, they have to be killed. But they are beasts. So maybe we should try to understand them before we condemn them. I am not sure whether our lives would be better without the gods. Though knowing they are gone certainly forces us to take more responsibility for our own actions and motives, both good and ill. I am not sure whether our lives would be better without the gods. Though knowing they are gone certainly forces us to take more responsibility for our own actions and motives, both good and ill.
Yes, stranger! And we are heading north to the Celtic lands. It would be a long journey for us, but I guess we could use a skilled warrior on board. The Celts are a peculiar bunch, you see. They all wear leggings, like those sissy Persians. But at least they have the weather to justify wearing them. We'll go to the Black Sea, then up the river Danube. The way is longer, but we don't have to pass over land, especially the Alps. I hope you have some good stories to tell. There is one story that the first Corinthians came to be when King Sisyphus grew them out of mushrooms. Similar to how Cadmus had grown the ancestors of Thebes from dragon's teeth. Can you believe that? Mushroom people? Ha! I don't think so. We've just finished loading the ship, so we're ready to go while the tide is favorable. We've just finished loading the ship, so we're ready to go while the tide is favorable.
Hello. Did you have a safe journey? From Greece, yes? With some good wine, perhaps? We're still loading this ship, but then I can attend to yours. This is the Harrenberg. Majestic, isn't it? The harbor gate is just up the road. No wine? Ah, what a pity. We are the Vindelisi. Celts, of course, but so is everyone in these parts. Like you Greeks, we may have a lot in common, but we aren't just one people. This shipment is going to the services, for example. You may have passed them on your way here. Welcome. Welcome.